Today I wanted to look at my Neofinetia orchids who did spend winter on cold windowsills here. So I gathered them here from the windows beside my cat Leah. And look at her. She is blooming with most beautiful red flowers. They're more red, I think, this year. Or maybe that's what it seems like. This is the smaller spike, and the bigger spike is still growing. There will be more blooms. I count 6, I think. And there's 3 here only, because this part is smaller. I didn't make separate video for her because there's already many videos about this plant. I don't want to repeat myself. Anyways, those are my Neofinetias. They do need fresh moss now after winter. And what I'm noticing is that I think they started to grow actively now. I was trying to keep them dry. Their moss was crispy, dry between waterings, and I watered them a little bit with no fertilizer. What I'm noticing now is that because of lots of sun coming in, it's very warm here on sunny days. And there's many sunny days right now. And I think because the temperatures go high, up to probably 25 here, during the day when the sun is out, I think they think it's already spring, and they probably started to grow. And now I'm thinking maybe I should water them more, because this is Shojo that I got from Resketzel. And she is growing new roots like everywhere, and her roots are beautiful, have beautiful red points. Are they called ruby roots or something? So she wintered well. She's growing new leaves and new roots, and so Shojo doing well. This next one is Tomakongo, and she spent a lot of time on the sun, and this part became darker. It's like it's colored in the brownish purplish color. I think that's what's supposed to happen on the sun, hopefully. It's not a problem. And I think she's starting new leaf right there on the second growth. And this growth is pretty fresh and seems like it's growing. So I don't see new roots on her. But the existing roots are pretty firm and healthy. See, this part has even more of that dark thing. I think that's because of sun. So that's Tomakongo, who wintered pretty well too. The next one is a Senzai. And it actually lost a couple of leaves at the bottom. They got yellowish and all died. And there's one more over there, yellowing leaf. But I also noticed that there is a new leaf growing on that little growth on the back. And this leaf here is growing too. So I'm not sure yet if she's okay. I will be repotting them soon. I'm gonna buy a nice, I would repot them now, but I don't have the long strands moss. I'm gonna buy some at Shojo in Montreal the end of this month. Then I will repot them and I will check the roots on this orchid and this Neofinetia. I don't know why she lost those leaves. They are bottom leaves. Maybe they just died because they were too old. But I'm afraid that maybe the roots are not good. So I'm gonna see. But the fact that it's growing new leaves kind of tells me that maybe she will be okay. So this is Neofinetia Senzai. I hope her roots are fine. The next one is Neofinetia Kinkujaku. And I subjected her to a lot of direct sun this winter because it's supposed to be variegated. It's supposed to have tiger variegation. And I was hoping that it will help, the lots of sun will help to increase variegation. I don't think it helped much. Well, I don't see any increased variegation. Maybe it's too early. All I see is a little yellow splotch on this leaf. I'm not sure if it's gonna progress or what, but it does grow a new leaf right there on the smaller growth, which is good. And I can see that she has nice and healthy roots over there. So overall, I think she wintered well, and she's growing. So that's Kinkujaku. And finally, these 3 pots with my little seedlings that I deflasked myself of Neofinetia Koka from Chinhua flask. They're supposed to have yellow flowers, and they're doing okay. They're growing too. This one has started 2 roots at the same time. They didn't have good start, these plants. At the beginning I rotted all the roots, so I had to fix it. So they are a little bit behind. If I did it right from the beginning, they could be much bigger now. But that's how we learn. They're still alive. There's still 5 of them alive. And they wintered okay too. And hopefully they will grow more this summer. So yeah, those are my Neofinetias who survived winter. And I ordered more. I'll be getting 3 more, and I'm not gonna say which ones, so do not spoil it. But I think they're okay to grow. They're not very hard to grow. I don't know how hard it will be to bloom them in my conditions. I'm not sure if they are big enough to bloom. I think they need to have like 6 sets of leaves, Neofinetias, to bloom. So from what I can see, probably 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, maybe Tomakongo is the biggest of them all. So they might need to grow more before they can bloom. But at least they're still alive. So that was my update on Neofinetias. And little update on Wanda Spike. It's getting bigger. And it's growing towards the light. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.